Hi everyone! I've had the idea for this video for a while, but I didn't quite have the words until now. You see, yesterday was Human Rights Day, and today I went to Subway with my friend. Now, while those two events might not seem like they're related, they actually are, at least in my mind. You see, Human Rights Day is all about celebrating human rights and how far we've come with equal human rights across various groups of people. And it's also about pushing and fighting and advocating to make human rights equal for everyone. Now, the Subway thing was a little bit of an accidental tie-in to all of this. You see, I'm pretty open about who I am as a bi woman. And one of the things that kind of really drags me down is this idea of heteronormativity. Now, if you have no idea what that is, heteronormativity is the assumed straight mentality, or the straight until proven gay. But it's the idea that everybody is straight, and if you see two people together who happen to look like a guy and a girl, then they must be together. So this evening after work, I went into Subway with my friend from work who happens to be a guy. And let me just say that this is not against Subway. This is against society. This is society's problem, not Subway's. We just happen to be in a Subway. So my friend and I went into the Subway, ordered our sandwiches, and I could see that the girl who was about to bring us through the till thought that we were together. So I politely said, "Oh, separately, please." And she nodded and said, "Yeah, okay," and then proceeded to bring both sandwiches up on the till. So I reminded her again, "Separate, please." So she went and fixed it. I paid for only my own sandwich and not my friend's as well. But it kind of struck me afterwards. If I had been in there with another person who presented as female, that wouldn't have been an issue. It wouldn't have happened. If I'd been in there with another friend and we had been talking to each other the whole time, it wouldn't have mattered, because when we got to the end of the line, right at this hill, we would have been asked separately or together. If my male friend had been in there with another person who presented as male and had been talking with this other person the whole time, when they got to the end of the line, they would have been asked separately or together. I don't have a problem with people asking me if we're paying separately or together. I find it very refreshing. It's when it's assumed that my friend and I are paying together when in fact we're not that bothers me. And I think what bothered me most about it was the fact that I was there with a male friend. And I can only assume that this person made that assumption that we would be paying together based on an assumption that we probably were together. And you know what they say about assuming. I have never been assumed to be in a relationship with any of my female friends. I have been assumed to be in a relationship with a few of my male friends, and I think that bothers me most, because it's not the assuming that I'm in a relationship that bothers me, it's the assuming that I'm in a relationship with a guy. It's heteronormativity. It's assuming that I'm straight. It's assuming that I'm solely interested in men. And we need to stop making these assumptions about people. It's also assuming that I identify as female. I do, but that's not the point. We need to stop making assumptions about people. I would never say that I'm perfect at this. The person who made my sandwich at Subway tonight, I definitely refer to that person as a girl. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. I made an assumption. I did. So I'm not trying to say that I am perfect at this, but it's something that I think more people, including myself, need to work on. I think think that as a society, we need to stop making assumptions about other people's gender, about their sexuality, about who they are or are not dating, and about who is paying for sandwiches at Subway. That's really all I had to say for today. I hope it makes sense. My Subway story just kind of gave me an outlet to make this video, and of course, being that it's so close to Human Rights Day, I felt like it was a good time to make this. So, hopefully it made sense. I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas, everyone. Bye!